Welcome to Mrs. Green Thumb's channel. I will be with you shortly. Hello, can you hear me, Caroline? Welcome. How are you? Looks like I lost people already, but I'm just going to be trying to organize it better. How are you doing there, Caroline? Can you hear me? Let's see. Make sure you guys can hear me. Can you hear me? Yep, sounds good. Hi, Caroline, Syntax. How are you doing? Happy Saturday to you, too. I just thought I'd come on. This is my old computer, so that's why I have to do a hangout. I'm getting my newer one fixed where I can use OBS. This is such an old machine that, well, that's what I'm working on. Waiting for my new one to come, and I've been doing a lot of gardening, planting flowers, gathering rocks for the lots. Cool. Hello, Will to Rocka. I hope you're doing wonderful. I'm at church. I can text. Well, that's nice. Thank you. And Dalian, welcome. Chef Dalian and friends. You guys, if you don't know each other, please check each other out. But thank you for coming. I was busy. I have been for the last several days, and I've been doing outside work a lot. So I really don't, when I'm doing this time of season, it's really hard to come on the computer when I'm doing it. But I was happy to come on. I thought I'm just sitting here. Don't forget the likes. Thank you, guys. Please make sure. I noticed I've been paying attention to my views of the wild horses. So if you haven't seen that wild horse video, that would be great. I am great. Thanks. Just got back from food shopping, so I have meals for the week. Cool, Syntax. Absolutely. Are you a student? Yeah, you're a student, aren't you? So you have to organize how you get your meals done. Well, good job. Good job here. So anyways, yeah. If you guys, if you don't mind watching it again, I really want to promote that. I don't want to move. I have another videos that I want to throw out there, but I'm not putting any videos until I kind of build up the amount on that horse. I want that to get rocket, just like the butterfly one. And you guys are allowed to watch it once a day. And the ads will help financially pay for my channel so far until I do other ways of raising money for it. So if you guys could possibly watch the butterfly one and the horse one, the wild horses, that would mean a lot to me. I mean, I have the other ones I'll promote later, but these two are really, I really think they're a valuable thing. And I found something else I'm going to do. I'm very excited. I don't want to tell you guys yet until I'm planting a certain flower, and the reason I'm planting it will be told later on at a later date. But I have really been doing a lot of research on my stuff. None of it, I have done videos. I'm taping them as I go. I'm gardening every single day. I'm actually coming here on the internet. I don't have time to actually live stream, but I do have time to research on things and learning about different things that I'm growing now. So some of them are very cool stuff that I'm growing, and actually one of them, which again, I'm not telling you, I got to keep some secrets here, and they're good secrets, is something that I'm growing that is apparently very healthy for you to grow. And I'm going to learn if I can grow it here, because it's normally not grown here locally. But I'm going to show you, I'm going to videotape it, and then I'll tell you that particular plant that I want to show you. I think I might do a premiere on it because it's kind of a really essential plant. I was researching it, and so far I've seeded it. It's turning in really cool. It's growing really well here, so I'm very proud of it. So I'm gonna do that one as a premiere when I get it all done, but it's too soon. Hey, hope y'all everything's having a wonderful Saturday, and I'm doing good. Good for you, Bruce. Thank you. I just have some spare time. Ellen's in the house. Hi, sweetheart. I just got some time, like I was saying. I was really busy in the garden. If I'm not here all the time, it's the fact that I am really, truly working hard to give some good videos, plus, well, garden, and I'm going to have food from it, and it's pretty essential, the stuff I'm doing for myself. So, and it's all non-chemicals, and I am actually testing different things to see if they actually work. I had the aphid issue, so I'm working on something to see if I can clear out the aphids. I learned something else. I was looking at my beans and why last year the aphids took over, but they were also missing. I couldn't figure it out. I definitely notice it now. The birds are picking at my seeds, and they would pull them out, and if they're starting to grow, they just drop them. So I had to replant the ones that have roots on them, and I kind of have something surrounding each bean so the birds will leave them alone. So I've been learning a lot, and I'm fabulous, Ellen. I hope you guys are all fabulous out there. So it's funny, every year I learn more and more, and I kind of bring it back to my channel and tell you what's going on. But now I know between the aphids and the birds eating my beans, which were normally they're one of the easiest things to grow as a bean, but I couldn't figure out what was going on. So I started a thing of I'm putting the beans in first so I could pay attention to what's going on with them. That's what it was. Little bird thieves, and I like birds, but I'm going to have to come up with a solution here to protect my beans. Besides, I am growing them indoors now. I put all of them out. Half of them are gone. Brought them in. Oh my gosh, you're sweating, are you? Hello, Jillian. Thank you for coming. So anyways, yeah, so I got the beans put back in the house so that once they become a plant, the birds won't bother with them. So I'm trying to get them to plant form my beans and then put them back out. And then I'm working on the aphid issue. And when I tell you what works, I'm going to pass it out to you guys. I hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Heavy bags. Aha. Heavy bags. And so you buying groceries for the whole week or the whole 2 weeks or the whole month? What's going on with that, Syntax? Alan, what have you been up to, darling? And Caroline, if you're still there, hope things are well. Tell me what's going on in your garden. Tell me what's new. Guys, anybody growing? Chef Dalian, always good to see you, my friend. And Bruce, too. Thank you for always being there for me. You guys are awesome. You have no idea. You know, it's a very cool thing. Oh, you buy for the whole week. Okay. And what did you buy? Do tell. I mean, I don't mind listening to anybody else's stuff. But I am excited about, obviously, this is a garden channel and environmental issues. And again, I'm repeating that. If you get a chance, please, I'll post them if I have to. Watch that horse video and the monarch butterfly one, because I have something interesting coming. Well, I can't. It's a plant that's actually really cool, and I had no idea how the effects on this with butterflies. So I'm not telling you, it's a secret, but it's very cool what I found out. So I'll be bringing that to the attention later. Can't tell you. Hello, Kathleen, my sweetheart. Hi. How are you? I've missed you tremendously. You have no idea. But my original laptop I got it back. I got to bring it back again. I was trying to save money and get all my uploads of my videos off of that, and because it's going to cost $100 to remove it, then send it away. So I brought the computer back. It won't even turn on. So now it looks like I have to bring it back and pay the $100. So they make sure that they upload my stuff. I have partial by upload of my videos to release on that computer. So I'm working on my old one, and look who's in the house. Face on the Fallen is coming in. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay. And I'm fabulous. I know I'm behind. You're behind with me, Kathleen. So that's what I've been doing. I actually am working on all kinds of things. I'm outside a lot. I'm not on the internet much. I came to do some research on things, but otherwise I have not really been on the internet too much. I will be back. I'll be back more. But just right now with the garden season, I am really busy. I'm outside checking on my plants. I'm seeing what bugs are bugging my plants. I'm filming everything. I'm just going crazy all over the place outside. Hi, Frozen. How are you, sweetheart? Now, Ellen, where did you put? You told me working on channel, the soil is not good growing here. Well, there's a chance I can help you later, but I can't tell you that yet. I experiment on all, I've told you, I experiment on seeds. I experiment on soils. I've been experimenting on a lot of stuff. It's not as simple as I look at a plant and I can tell you If it needs, you gave it too much water, not enough water. I tell you, it's not in the right soil. I can see all kinds of stuff now. I really, really am not. Do I just go put a seed in the ground? I actually look at every day how it's growing and what reacts to it. Do you know that I'm testing this one. I didn't do it. I'm putting baking soda. If you put baking soda around the bottom when you start a tomato plant, okay, when it's a very baby, when it starts to come up, baking soda apparently, and again, I haven't proven that, but apparently that will sit there and make your tomatoes less acid, plus it sweeten the tomato. So that's stuff all the time I'm learning. Bubbles, my sweetheart, hello. Frozen, doing good, but just waiting for this storm to pass. Oh, really? Thank you. I got 11 in the house. I hope I got 11 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Frozen, you might appreciate something. And Bubbles, you might too. And Faith, you haven't seen it. So I'm throwing you out 2 videos. One you probably already saw from a long time ago, but it's the season for butterflies. And it's the season to be made aware of how caterpillars are so important. Hi, Mike. I want to say my lovely man. Hi, Mike. I've been really busy. I'll bring you up and tell you because it's not like, and when I do sneak on, I'm so exhausted that I'm helping channels out. I'm also giving back. I am going to channels. You won't know I'm there because I'm super tired of being in the gardening that I might be there. I'm listening, but I'm not really typing anything because I've been really exhausted. Anyways, like I said, I'm going to, where is it? I'm going to give you my stuff that I want you guys, whoever hasn't seen it, and you can see it as much as you want. Really, if you go, you guys know about ads, that subsidizes the channel. And that's what I'm working on right now until later on. But let me grab the 2 links I wanted to give you because I don't know if anybody can grab it real fast, but I'm going to find them. These are not that old of videos. Well, the butterfly is, but this is the one that I know you guys didn't see, because I did a premiere and I know it was there. Not that I blame you. You guys are all busy and we're all building channels and I get how hard it is. So absolutely do I understand that. I just going to put it out there. So I really hope anybody that saw the monarch butterfly was very proud. So I'm going to put that one first. Okay, guys, this is the first link that if you haven't seen it, I think you all have, even including Frozen, that I'm going to put this one out here. And I am really living up to my channel now. You know, as you build your channel, you should work on what your channel is about. And I am really, really working hard to show you that my channel is about 3 things. Gardening, which that's what I'm working hard on. Environmental issues, which I'm definitely working hard on. And travel, well, that one comes with money and I'm a little low. But later on, I'll be traveling. I'm not too worried about it. This is what I want you guys to see. I love all you guys for coming. Thank you so much. There you go. This is the one. I'm going to give you that one to see, but this is the one that you guys, I think you're going to appreciate it. I know you guys were around when I did the butterfly. And anytime you want to promote that butterfly one, that would be really, really awesome for me. But the newest one I have added to my environmental issue, I'm trying to find them all. Ooh, let's see, is the wild horses of Arizona. So I'm throwing that link out because these are kind of 2 important things that I'm very proud of. Very, very proud of that. Only if I can find the link I'd be much more happier, which I can't find right now. Where is it? I will be working on the setup on my channel too to make it easier for myself and all of you guys. You wait and see. There'll be a lot of changes on my channel again. I am working on all kinds of stuff. But my main priority is the gardening because it's that season time to do. Let me see, copy and paste. And you guys, there it is. This is the wild horses of Arizona. If you haven't seen it, I think it's a must. You're going to enjoy it. And I am trying to, I'm like that. I promote things that are very important to me. And this is one of them. Oh, hello, 2.5 acres. Hey, y'all, welcome. That is sweet of you, Butterfly. Okay. That is, okay, there, you guys are good there. You guys, 2.5 acres, welcome. I'm going to even type it. Let's welcome 2.5 acres. Oh, hope I can get you. Oh, there you are. David. Yes, but you know what? I am happy to tell you I'm a guinea pig when it comes to that, David. So I'm gonna tell you this much. I think it's gonna work out quite nicely for me. And I will tell you how my tomatoes are doing nice in the house. They're little baby ones. They're not tall. They're like about an inch tall. But guess what, David? Those I'm very proud of those too. Those seeds are from my tomatoes from last year. So it's the second generation of my own tomatoes. So I am happy to say that. I have collected seeds, and that this year's going to be a big one today, or this year. I'm going to collect my own seeds from all kinds of things. And I will do videos eventually on that, but right now I want to experiment with how my second generation seeds are working, and they look pretty good. I'm very proud of myself. So, yeah, but David, good point. It is, um, it'll work with the baking soda is a good thing though. Yeehaw, she is in here. Hello, Artist Fun is here, and hello, how are you doing? Jess Mike, you should be a director of documentaries on Animal Planet. Real talk. All righty. So 2.5 acres, welcome. If you're new to my channel, please hit that red button and the bell to see future live streams and videos. You guys, please check this out. I see a lot of names that didn't. I really would appreciate this video being watched, like my butterfly. And that's what I want to do. I document all kinds of stuff like that. So that's the environmental issue I have. I have an upcoming hummingbird one too that I filmed. Thanks, David. Thank you so much, guys. But 2.5 acres, please tell us about yourself. You're new to my channel. Come on out and talk to us. I got a new paper flower video. Oh, I bet. I love it. I like it, Art. That's cool. Very cool. I've I've birds. I have bluebirds and purple. Oh, nice. So you got a lot of birds. I'm going to tell you this much. I have, since I started really doing my garden last year, like I'd say this is my second year, really paying attention to it. I have attracted so many birds to my garden. It's not crazy. That's why I found out I have an issue with my beans because the birds are actually eating them. They think they're seeds, which they are technically, but then they drop them if they start to grow and it's a bean. So, and then they leave it so my plant dies because they pulled the bean out of the root, and so no more plant. So every day I've been going in there and putting back my bean plant and kind of surrounding it with something to protect my bean from the birds eating it again. So I've been extremely busy with the gardening. That's why I'm not on here as much or researching what I'm working with my plants. I didn't bring Mike on. Mike, if you don't, you know what? It's up to you. I haven't sent you a message. I don't care if you come on or not come on. You're always welcome. And I'm having a good chat right now. So, and I don't have OBS because my computer is still, which is the sad part, is being fixed. It's on my countertop right now because I'm trying to get all my video stuff that I've done with my planting is stored on there, and it's going to cost $100 to take it off. But unfortunately, I might have to pay that because my computer's not turning on at all. So that I'm using the old laptop, which I was on here the last time, and it seems to be good, but I don't have the OBS on. So my channel's going to be Hangouts until I get this OBS and my computer fixed, just so you're aware of what's going on and why I'm not here all the time. I'm sure I'll be able to come on more often towards the winter, but be it planting season, I'm outside. Oh, that's okay. Then we are all good. He said, I need to go to a baseball game. My parents says playing. That's cool. Are we talking about my seeds? I was watching it. Is that what we're talking about? First of all, Art is about my seeds. We have a little homestead and just fun to make DIY vids and make vids of our animal. Cool. I love it there, 2.5 acres. That sounds awesome. Awesome. Let me go check your channel out so I can go visit you and give you some channel love since you're here for me. Let's go see. I'm going to do your channel right now because I'm so honored that you're here visiting me right now. And if you get a chance to look at those 2 videos, you'll get to know what my channel is about, and I will be setting it up. Gardening is going to be number 1. Environmental issues, which is the butterfly I raised, the horses, the bunnies, number 2. And number 3 is if I ever travel, that's where it's going to go, right on there, which I have traveled. I'm going to see. New guest showed up before the storm, so let's see what the new guest is. I can't put the sound on, but I can most definitely want. Oh, what happened here? You got a puppy dog. Oh, look at the puppy dogs. Oh, nice. Well, I'm definitely going to say hello. All right, let me put a little comment. Oh, let me see what you got in there. Are you going to release? Oh, wow. Are you going to get that out? Don't, you're not going to, you're going to let it have a life, or are you going to kill it off? Oh, that's a big spider. Oh my God. Wow, that is a huge spider. Let's see. 255. I'm going to get all you. I hope you come in. You watch the videos. We stay in touch. It's an honor to have you. 2.5 acres. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm normally live streaming a lot more than this, but it is my season to grow, and so I can't come on all the time. You get a thumbs up to 9. Cool video. New guest showed up, and that is a freaking awesome bug, but I'm not into bugs. Oh. Oh my God, or it's already dead, but ugh, yuck, yuck. Oh, but I still am nice to bugs. Bugs got a reason why, spiders got a reason why they're there, so they eat other bugs. So I don't really hurt a bug. I try to bring them outside, but that is a freaking mighty big bug, guys. Wow. Oh my God. Oh, look at the size of that. Let's get it. Oh, there's babies. Oh, don't tell me those are baby bugs on. Oh my God, there's baby bugs on it. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Well, that's actually kind of fascinating, but creepy at the same time. Wow. You're going to let the mama go? Oh, that's nice of you. I like happy endings when you let them go. Because bugs are essential to us, too. They kill other bugs and spiders, meant to say, even though you don't like them. Anyway, sorry, I can't even see my chat, but that's been amazing. Hi, Tim. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Absolutely, artist. But I have a hard drive I'm going to back up to. I agree with you. Hello, Tim. What's been happening? That is quite a video there. Thank you for sharing that, 2.5 acre. I like it. Well done. Commented sent. Watched the whole video. That was really cool. There we go. Me and you are friends now. Absolutely. I thought we were before, but don't forget, you guys, if you don't keep up to the friendship and watching different people, then you lose the friendship. That's what I'm going to say. You have several different outhouses. Just Mike roped you. All right, so I have, let me go see. And by the way, yeah, I do back up my stuff after, but it was just, oh, I'm going to look at Mrs. I owe you that, so I want to comment to your flower that I think it's going to be really, oh, isn't this cool? Okay, I'm going to let it run, though, but I'm watching it at the same time and leaving a comment. Right, very nice flowers. Yeah, they look beautiful, actually. I'm not sending mine, and I'm going to let your channel run. I'm going to talk and look at your flowers. They're beautiful. They look almost real. Well done, Art. Well done. They're gorgeous. All right. We're all caught up. It says 6.5 people in the Caroline, are you still there? Who is there? Anybody there not typing? Oh, we have somebody else. Dust Bunny. Hi, Dust Bunny. It's always a pleasure to see you. I have missed you also. And Boxy's Outdoor Adventure. Hello, sir. Welcome back. I believe we're already connected. If not, hit that red button. It'll open a bell to see future live streams and videos. I'm not live streaming as much as I used to. I am definitely outside gardening. I'm doing my job on my channel. I'm videotaping things I garden and bring the info back. I'm going to get Mike to join your next chat. He's out of the town working right now. I want you to meet. He is a big gardener too. Oh, cool. Oh, good. I'd love to meet your other half. Absolutely, there, Art. I used to come all the time, but I am seriously right now. I am so busy gardening. It's not even funny. I could tell you the amount of things I'm trying to film. I can't even film them all. I'm growing so much stuff that I'm actually making sure I grow them and not film them. But I'm trying. I'm trying to film certain things and everything. There's only one thing I tried, and it's not going up there, but I won't tell you yet because it's not time. There's one flower I tried. It's an outdoor flower that should have grown by now, but the seed has not germinated. That's only one thing. I have germinated every single thing that I've experimented with, and everything's looking good except this one flower, and I don't know why. It might be designed. Some flowers are designed that they have to go outside, so I'm going to see. I even did outdoor flowers, so I don't get why I'm having trouble with this, but I'm not telling you what it is because I won't give up until I know what's going on. So, and it is an outdoor flower. It's a perennial, so maybe that's the issue. So that's what I'm going to tell you. I'm actually, by the time I'm done, I'm having so much fun with all the stuff I'm doing. I don't think I'm going to ever buy a flower again. I'm going to have my own seeds, and I'm going to have my own flowers, and I'm going to have my own peppers, and I'm going to have my own tomatoes, and I'm going to have everything's going to be grown by me. And I'm very happy of that. So let's see. We have Mr. Dust Bunny's in the house. You know who Dust Bunny is there, Mike. Let's go to, I want to see Mr. Boxer's Adventure. Let's see if we're connected and go to his channel. And let me see what it's all about. Oh, you're an outdoor guy. Okay. Oh, yeah, I did go to you. You were here with me, the morel mushrooms. I already did that. I'm going to go to another one. The morel mushroom is amazing. I'd like to look for them. I thought you did a really good job on that video. I did. You've been here with me. I recognize you now for sure. And thank you for coming back. Let me do the morel mushroom number. It would have been your first video on morel mushroom hunt. Those things are worth a lot of money, too. All right. I like how, I can see the wild turkey in the beginning. All right. Wow, look at all the fish you caught. Oh, baby raccoon. Oh. Looks like you did. Morel mushrooms are very, if you find them and you sell them, you make a lot of money from those things. I am no expert on that. That was new to me. I've just been learning about a morel mushroom. Very, very cool stuff, nonetheless. I give you a thumbs up 27. And I'm watching. I want to watch all this video. It's 401 minutes. I am watching. And I'm going to go back to my channel and see what these guys are talking about so I don't miss anything. Where are you guys? There we are. Kathleen went quiet. Are you okay, Kathleen, out there? Is everybody there? I don't know. No one's typing it. Oh, did Mike say goodbye? People pay money for that. Yeah, I know. Absolutely. I'm almost in hunt for it myself. I want to see if we have them here. They pay big money for them, Boxy. I know that. Absolutely. You're doing good. I miss you, Kathleen. Anytime you want to send me a Facebook message, I'll look you up. I have been, like I said, been busy. I miss you. I want to talk to you, but I haven't been outside. I haven't been really on the computer too much. And when I am, I'm so tired. I just kind of give back the love to other channels. That's what I've been doing. I haven't been live streaming. I just go to channels and I'm there and I talk to them, and then I just sit back and listen and go do what I got to do. And I also research my gardening stuff because I was checking on plants that I've been growing that were new this year, and I want to see if everything's good with them. Yeah, I miss you though, Kathleen. Seriously, I do. So you send me a message, Facebook me. I am on my phone, but I can check videos later. Yes, thanks, dear David. I'd appreciate that. You might like and anybody new that just popped in my channel, please take a look. I posted them. This is the one. They're not Mustangs, they're wild horses that I filmed in Arizona, and I like creatures in their natural habitat to film them. And then the other one was the butterfly. Okay, and I'm crying, and that monarch butter is so beautiful. It's literally sitting on your hand like yours, Mom. I'm speechless. I'm crying like tears of joy. I thank you, Bubbles. I thought you saw the video before. I thought you saw the video before, Bubbles, but thank you. You guys who have not seen the monarch butterfly, it's a butterfly that I raised from an egg, which they land on milkweed. And the reason they land on milkweed is it's poisonous to other creatures, so they're protected somewhat. And anyways, I raised it from an egg. I hatched the 3 of them, and one only made it, and it had damaged wings. And I raised it, fed it, kept it alive until it passed away. So that's why if you feel that tears of joy or whatever you're supposed to, was designed that way when we edited it and did it. Shows you how I felt when I lost the butterfly. And the other one is how majestic and beautiful the wild horses are in Arizona. I want to show you what I feel like when we try to edit, and that's me and my daughter try to edit with the music. We try to show you how I felt when I filmed it. Unfortunately, it's only a 3-minute video of the wild horses, but you get the idea. We try to edit so you get the feelings of what it feels like to be there when I'm there. And I do, I do a lot of live streaming when I travel. So when I travel, I open up the live stream and you see where I am, just so you get the idea. So if you go back to who's new to my channel and you really pay attention and go back, you will see things that what I saw in Arizona. And I was right there with my phone filming it and telling you about it. One was in, I went to San Diego, California, where the seals are born. And right there, I show you films of baby seals. I went to Arizona, show you Mount Lemon. That one's not done yet. I've went to Superstitious Mountain and showed you that area. I have done a ghost town. So yeah, I love horses. Thanks, David. And to help me out, if you want, you can watch it more than once. But I'm just saying I will be promoting those 2 because right now those are the butterfly is something very, very, I will never give up promoting it. Never, because I wanted to get it viral, because I want it in the schools. And apparently one of my friends have sent it to the school. So I'm trying to do another one. Depends on if I get a time. I'm going to try to get some more eggs and try to do another video on it. And hopefully I can raise a whole bunch instead of just one. And now I know what happened. That if you look at the video, there's a part where the crystallet fell on the ground because it was trying to attach to a plastic lid, which was a bad idea. But you have to do it to protect the dust mites and everything go after the eggs. So you have to be careful. Anyways, when it fell off the lid and it was the side there, that's what damaged the wings, I believe. So next time I have a bird cage, and I'm going to do it totally different so they all get to hang, and I know that there'll be no issue with their wings. You know what? I wouldn't have learned this if it wasn't for taking the time and doing this. So I've learned a lot. Everything I do, I learn a lot from. And the next time I do it, I become better at it like everybody else in life. Now, Mike, I should have said bye, because I guess if he watches this, I'm saying bye to Mike because I haven't said it to him. So I'm sorry. My movie, y'all have a blessed, wonderful day. You finished watching your movie, and if you get a chance there later on, take a look at that wild horse one there, Bubbles. I think you're going to enjoy it. I mean, the butterfly is very sentimental, but the way the horses were done is beautiful to know that we still have things that never did I expect wild horses, never. So that was kind of cool being a Canadian, seeing that. I loved it. All right, you guys are all caught up. You all know each other. It's great to have you. I miss you terribly. Me too, Kathleen. Sorry, I'm missing some of the words. I'm like so excited explaining my videos and stuff that I miss you terribly too. You just leave something in Facebook. I'll try to get a hold of you. Maybe tonight. I got to make supper and everything, but I can talk to you one-on-one, tell you what things are going. But it's all good. There's nothing bad. Just busy gardening outside every day, watching all my seeds and watching my flowers take. That's what I'm doing. Like babysitting them like the butterfly, watching out my plants. So anyways, I hope you guys are all awesome out there. Let's see what's going on. I got so many things on the background on my channel too. Shut everything down here. Oh, those are really pretty, the flowers. I'm still watching that. I'm probably going to rewatch it to see how you did it. Very pretty. Because they look very real, these ones, and I love doing paper flowers myself. Right, throw that comment out. Hey, Dust Bunny's in the house. I'm experimenting with time. Yeah. You know, they're just all I said. I made a comment on that before. I can't find the time I like. There are several different varieties of time, and I tried one and I didn't like it at all. And so I didn't buy it. But I want to find the right time that I'm going to grow because I'm picky at the time. I didn't realize how many varieties there are, but there's a lot. So make sure whatever you do, you buy a plant, taste it, because if it doesn't taste right, you don't like it right from when it's a baby plant. You're not going to like the taste. Same with a lot of the herbs. Basil is another one. Some basils taste terrible. You know, they don't taste just because they're fresh. They still have a funky taste, some of them. Kathleen, are you still out there, my sweetie? Okay, I'm almost done watching your video back here. Oh, did I put my comment yet? Nope, there's my comment. So I got the comments in. There we go. Okay, honey. Thanks, Kathleen. I took it and washed all soils off the roots and placed it into a cracked key container to see if it grows and does well. It's off-grid hydroponic container. Oh, okay. Well, I have something that I'm not touching that, but Art, I'm gonna do some stuff that's maybe later. I don't have the time right now because I've been doing so much stuff, but I want to dabble in something else, and it's a form of hydroponics where you're using fish, and the plants are growing on top of the fish, and then the manure comes from the fish poop and everything else, and it looks like it just stays stable, that the roots can grow in the water, and the fish gets to eat the roots, and it just I really like that idea, and I'm going to try that later. I don't have time though. Right now it's a big thing of all the gardening stuff I'm doing is like huge. If I could tell you everything, I can't even tell you. I have so much stuff on the go that I'm doing in filming that has kept me quite busy, but loving every bit of it. I just took tomatoes and I've just grown up. I got some tomatoes to experiment with too that I just got the seeds from, and I took the tomatoes out. I dried them and did my certain thing, and yeah, it's all cool, all cool. Because the sad part is, very sad part is, when I finally got my hard drive working and I found my old videos, I am missing a lot, and I didn't finish a lot. So this time I have to finish them. I did a lot of filming last year, and like I said, I've lost some of the stuff. I want to send you a container. We make them and sell them, but I want to send you one to see how you like it. Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Thank you so much. I'd love it. Let's keep in touch there, Art. I would love that, and I'll see if I find something different. we'll see what I can do. I don't have nothing yet for you that I would think would be cool, but that would be really cool. Do you, if you go to my email, just send me a message on my email. On the about page, it lists my email there. It says Mrs._Green_thumb, and shove it all there, and I'll send you my address if you want. Thank you. I love this stuff. I like people sending me stuff and experiment with stuff. Boy, if I got companies doing that, I would be like in my glory to experiment with all kinds of new stuff. Oh my God. I would love it. You have no idea how much I love gardening. I do. I wouldn't be doing this for months at a time and saying, okay, the heck with YouTube. I'm not coming on for a little bit. I need to go take care of my babies. And it's really weird. I want to tell you what I did. This is how much I'm into planting. And I feel like once I started a plant, it's like a life. I know it sounds very weird, but I put a whole bunch of, for instance, and I am documenting them. I'm doing, I'm trying to think of what it was, Brussels sprouts. They didn't work out for me in the ground. So now I'm filming it and I seeded it in the house. I threw a bunch in a container. I have so many that I separated. It was crazy that I didn't have any more room in the house. So I let it stay together in one big container. They grew bigger and I've said, you know what? I can't kill them off. I did all that work. I can't kill them off. So I found a spot outside and I actually took the baby ones and put them all, for the last 2 days, I've planted all the zillions of Brussels sprouts and zillions of, trying to think of what the other ones, I have parsnips going. No, I can't remember the other one, but I had tons of seeds going. So that to me, it's like I can't destroy a plant. Once you, it's kind of like creating life. Once you create it, you don't want to get rid of it. Is it too? No, probably not. And I want to tell you something interesting, Syntax, and be careful. That plant, put it in a, I mean, I don't have any videos yet, and I will be working on that, but I know you can do it. If you take a plant and don't, trust me, don't plant too many seeds. You always plant, if you want one plant, plant 3, because they're not all going to germinate. Then you take the seed and put it in a container, and you and keep on making the container bigger and bigger. But that thing, put it outside when it's warm, bring it in the house, and you can have that plant growing all year long in your house, as long as you have the right temperature, as long as you're watering it the right way. And as long as you're giving it some kind of nutritional stuff, because it is inside a container, it's gonna need nutrition because it's gonna eventually take it all from the soil. So you got to give it some fertilizer, but not. I want like an organic fertilizer, not anything, not all that chemical crap. That's not what I put in my stuff. So yeah, you can have it all the time. So it's never too late to start a chili or any of the pepper plants. It's fine. Make sure though you have a nice sun, don't overwater, water it enough. This is how I work with all of the plants. I saturate the plants and then I leave them till they're almost bone dry and then water them, because you're going to get root rot if you keep them too wet all the time. So all that stuff that I'm telling you, I do myself, and it seems to work quite well. Because if I water something too much, I've killed the plant off because the roots get root rot. And not only that, I've learned a lot that sometimes plants need to be strong. You need to not water them as much. Depends. That one's going to depend on the soil. If you touch something, Syntax, make sure it's almost dried out. Not totally dry, but dry. You can feel it. You put your finger down in the soil, like about a half an inch to an inch, and it feels like there's no moisture in it, then water it. But if you feel water in there, leave it alone. That's my test for you, because I don't know your house. I don't know how dry where you're living is. How cold or dry or how much humidity. There's lots of factors to take in consideration, but you should try it. I'll give you an example, Syntax. Did you buy a pepper today? Like, what did you buy? Do you have a windowsill? Do you have a pepper? Did you buy any of that? That's what I need to know, and then I'll tell you. All you're going to do is take the seeds. I did not do chili, but I know for a fact that all the peppers work, and I was going to film each one of them to show you. I already have attached to this video a yellow pepper plant that I did. And you're going to take the seeds out, let them dry a little bit. Then I show you how to plant it. So go check on that one. All you got to do, if you can't find it, you just put Mrs. Green Thumb yellow pepper. A list will come up on my videos, and you can grab it right from there. And that'll show you the start of how I did the stuff. Now, I have not done chili. I never videotaped it. I will be doing that, though. I want to do jalapeno and stuff. But the secret of that is don't bury the seeds too deep because they're going to rot. And people do that. They tend to put the seed way too deep, and all it has to do is put it lightly on top, and then you put lightly sprinkled dirt, and it's good. You have a windowsill. I hadn't bought any chilies. Yes, but I want to start some this year. Yeah, try it. Hello, hot chili is the best. Hello, coffee music. Thank you for coming. Yeah, so try that though. Do not spend money because you're a student, and I'm sure you don't have a lot of money. Try it with a green pepper first. Do that. Take a green pepper, take the seeds out, let it dry, and follow the directions of that yellow pepper I show on my video. Give it a shot. Make sure it stays totally in the sun. Peppers have to be warm to germinate. If you have it too cold, then they're not going to germinate. They're going to be finicky. But I mean, I didn't have to put it over a heating pad. I put it in a warm window. So if the window's warm, put it in the warm window. Don't bury the seed too deep. Just put it on top of your dirt, then slightly put a little bit of dirt on it. Water it good. Leave it alone for a while. I actually put a lid on it too, by the way. When I'm germinating plants from the start, I actually take you'll see it. It's a plastic container, like a throwaway container, because I'm in recycling. Fill that up with dirt. Doesn't even have any holes on the bottom. I put the seeds lightly on top. I use a squirt gun to water it down, water it really good, put the lid on it, and keep the lid on it so the moisture stays in. All right, David, you got to go do what you got to do. Actually, David, if you had all these videos going, I better go check you out there, buddy. I need to give you some channel love because I wouldn't want to do that. You're always awesome to me. So I'm going to see what you got lately. I'm going to go right now. Oh, how come you only got one video? That's interesting. All right, that's okay. I'm not sure what we're doing here, but thanks, David, for popping in. You got to do what you got to do. I tried to grow a red pepper last year, but the plant died off and something ate the peppers. So ate the peppers. Ozark, hello, welcome back, sweetheart. How are you? Yeah, I think you should go do some videos. I have to go now. All these videos ain't gonna. Oh, you're watching everybody's videos. I got you. Okay, David, thank you. Ozark, how have you been there, sir? Everything good with you? Hope you are doing wonderful, sir. Wonderful. Well, let me see. It's going awesome. I've been really I've been just talking about. Hey, Ozark, do you remember seeing my I did a new video, if you don't mind watching it, and take a look. I don't remember if you saw the monarch butterfly from a long time ago, but this is on the same thing. This is Wild Horses of Arizona. So if you get a chance, hopefully this is the right one, to take a look at, I'd appreciate that and leave a comment. It's a cool one. Yeah, he changed the name. He has another name too. I saw you in another channel. You have more than one channel name, don't you? Because I was looking and I noticed your name somewhere else, but it was in green like the old one. Thank you. And if you want to rewatch the butterfly one, that'll be cool too. I think it may have had a disease. Oh, probably did. Was that outside though? Did you plant that outside, Syntax? Because I'm telling you that since you're a student, as long as you have a sunny window, try putting it in a pot, a big pot. Not at first. Gradually move up to a big, huge pot by the time you're done. And I'm not going to tell you another thing to do. You do not have to put it outside if you don't even want to, because you can germinate. A pepper germinates just like a tomato. You shake it, just shake it, and I'm telling you, you'll germinate the plant. You don't have to sit there and have an insect to pollinate it. Well, just be careful. Like I said, if you can put it in and out, and not only that, I would also, you know what, you're going to trim it down. It's going to become like a bush and thick so that it won't fall over. So don't let a pepper plant go one stem all the way up. Cut some of the branches off and make it flare out like a tree. This way you're going to have a whole bunch. At first, you might have to give up flowers and everything, which is each flower normally represents a fruit, not all of them. trim it down and make branches like a tree. And that thing sucker is going to last for a long time. It's going to grow you more stuff. If you take care of it, like I told you, you can have that for a long time, that plant. Bye, David. Have a good one. Thanks for coming. Really sunny and warm. Yeah, that's funny. That's cool. That is very cool. It's good seeing you, my friend. And I will see you probably in July. For sure. I think we're going to go for a week. I'm not sure how long, but it was going to be 2 weeks, but I think financially a week is going to be plenty for us. So that's what I'm going to do. Well, look who's in the house. Chris is in the house. Chris Crafton is in the house. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Cindy, if I can do, I'll tell you what, do what you can do, but I will try to have a video out and I'll show you. I'll show you what I would do. I don't have one because I've told you I'm on the go, but if once I get one, I will show you that it's going to be very cool looking. It'll be like a tree, and you can have it as long as you keep the heat high in your house for it because they like warmth. And it doesn't catch a disease. You got to keep an eye on what it looks like, the leaves and everything like that. And by the way, a hint is if your leaves are yellow, that means you're overwatering most things. Not always, but majority of. So lay off the water. If you see leaves start to turn yellow, lay off the water. If you see leaves, some of it's lack of iron. Certain leaves, if you start to see the leaves through them, that's lack of iron. There's many things that once you look at a plant and you start to know it, you can determine what's the matter with it. Just taking a break from planting today. Oh, it's okay. Well, that last few days have been great to see you, and happy planting to everyone. Yes, Blaze. Thanks for coming in, sweetheart. I'm happy to see you. I was just saying that. I was like, I'm so excited. Look at me, like I can't stop talking. I'm talking like a mile a minute. But the thing is, that's exactly the last 2 days have been awesome to plant. And today is okay. It was raining, but it's perfect. So that's all I've been doing. I haven't really live streamed too much. I'm outside in the garden for hours, and then by the time I'm done, I'm freaking pooped. That I'm too pooped to actually live stream. That's how tired I am. But I have loved what's going on with my garden, and everything's flourishing. All my baby's seeds in the house, everything's growing except one thing. Oh, you're welcome, Mozart. Only one thing. It's a flower that I don't want to say that yet because maybe it just takes that long to germinate. It's normally a perennial. It's outside, and I never did it before, and I'm trying to grow it inside to get it germinated, and maybe it doesn't like that. Maybe it has to be outside for it to germinate. Don't know. I'm going to try one and put it outside and see if it works outside. I'm in all smiles. Love this time. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Yeah. Love it there. I love it too, Blaze. I'm sorry I'm not always at your thing, and you got an awesome channel. You're got a great voice, the radio voice. Yes, you do, dear Blaze. So I'm happy I met you, and excited to talk about gardening stuff. And I will be getting into more diseases and stuff because I'm trying to figure this out myself. Last year, I planted beans, and then I planted 14 varieties of tomatoes. Well, the tomatoes, if you plant it right, they go like weeds. So the beans weren't started at the right time. I should have. I put them in. They started to come up, and they were missing. Half of them were missing. Aphids got a hold of them, killed the leaves. So I had planted tons of beans, and beans are the easiest thing to grow, and I didn't know what the heck happened. And then by the time the tomatoes grew over top, that they had no sunlight. So even if I had a plant back there, the tomatoes killed off the chance of it surviving. So this year, that was the first thing I put in was the plants. I got it all cleaned out the garden. I put my bean plants in at the back because they're going to go against the wall. I'm going to force them up the wall of my fence. And I noticed, there we go again. They're not coming up. Well, the birdies, I've been eating them as seeds, pulling them out and letting them die. They pull them out by the roots. They're not happy with them. So the birds are killing it. And then now I got to figure out the aphids. So if the seed has a chance to go, then the aphids go after it. So now I'm going to try to work on getting rid of aphids, which are caused by ants, which ants secrete, like the aphids secrete the sugar from the plant, which ants love the sugar. And it's like they protect the aphids, and it's like a crazy little thing going on. that I am desperately trying to work hard on it. Oh, good. I planted the thyme you told me about. Did you taste it first, right? I hope you did. I planted basil last year, and it did work well. Yeah, basil is really easy. You want to know another thing that all this stuff I can tell you. You want to know basil, how easy it is? Basil is one of the easiest grow. They grow like me for weeds. But some of them I do not like the taste of because I cook and I'm not happy with certain tastes of the basil. But do you want to know something? How easy it is? I'll do it. I can do another video, which I did, but it got lost. You take a piece of that basil, right? Let's say you want to have more than one plant. Take a piece of a nice stem. Take the bottom leaves off. Put it in water. It's going to grow roots, and you're going to have another plant. There's many things that do that save on money that you can tell. I can tell you tons of stuff that you save money on from one plant. As long as you don't kill the plant off, you can pull stems of it off, put it in water, and thus you have another plant. So you don't have to wait forever to get another plant growing. Hello. I'm proud of you, Cindy. That's really cool. Yeah, birds love to strip the leaves from tomato plants. That they do. They're actually poisonous. Tomato plants are not safe for us, but that's another story in itself. Hey, Crafting with Fury, otherwise known as Diane, my sweetheart. Welcome. Good to see you. Silver Edge Thyme is called. Oh, but I did forget to taste it. No, you're not bad, but you watch there, Blaze. You're going to see next time, taste the plants. Whenever you go buy a plant, taste it first and then bring it home. There is so many varieties of thyme, and I thought I liked them. I thought, oh, not a big deal. This year I tasted and I went, these are horrible. I didn't like the taste at all, so I never bought the plant. So hopefully Silver Edge Thyme will be the thing. Maybe it'll be a good plant. I have no idea. You'll have to tell us how your thyme went if it tastes good. Hello, Diane. So glad to see. Yeah, I'm glad to see Diane too. It's cool. Absolutely cool to see you guys, Kathleen and Diane, and I miss both of you tremendously. Like I said, though, I've been really busy in the garden, and that's my reasoning why I'm not here all the time. I knew that was going to happen. It's a very busy season for me being outside, but I love it. Can you grow onions in parts? What does that mean? Can you grow? You gotta rephrase that. In pots, yeah. Yeah, but be careful. I tried growing certain ones. I was doing them for seed. It didn't go well. So some onions are not gonna go good in a pot, to be honest with you. I have not officially tried green onions, so I don't know yet. But I have them seeded, and they seem to be happy. They're little baby ones. So I don't know, Syntax. I might do that too. I'll try it and put it in a pot and see if they're happy in there. I know that I did radishes last year, and they say, and you even read the pack, and it says the radishes are designed to grow in pots. Well, they tasted like crap, and they didn't work out. And I did 3 varieties of radishes in a pot, and they were terrible. They did not work out at all. They tasted terrible. They took forever to grow in a pot, and it was horrible. Security, Island 5, customers are eating the plants. They're not going to help. They're not going to kill you for eating. Actually, I asked the people when I went and to go buy something. One of the workers were there. And I said, "Do you mind if I taste it? I want to see if I like it." And they had no problem. They said, "Go ahead," because you're not going to kill a plant from tasting one little tiny leaf. Dehydration onions for powder right now works pretty good. Yes, I do. I also do dehydrating, Blaze. And a lot of that stuff, when I first got my dehydrator, I was playing with everything. So yes, you can dehydrate onions and then grind it and it becomes powder. Absolutely. And guess what? The good thing is don't add salt to it. And you have a natural onion powder that's healthy because you didn't put salt to it. So yeah, I've done that too, Blaze. Very much so. I have a cupboard that's sitting as I talk to you. I'm sitting in my kitchen talking to you. And I have a cupboard that I designed that I put all my dehydrated stuff in. And I have blueberries and raspberries, and I have all kinds of stuff. You can even do everything. Every herb can be done. However, even parsley can be done. You just hang that upside down. But parsley doesn't last too long, especially if it's not chemicals on it, which you don't want. it'll turn brown and die fast on you. So I've experimented with all that kind of stuff too. A lot of fun. That's cool. I bought a selfie stick so I can vlog in public. That's a cool thing, Syntax. That's a cool thing. Have you dehydrated onions? I'm trying green onions as well. Yes, I have. Yes, no salt, no. Yep, I have. And they work out great. Just make sure you take all the moisture out of them. And then my other advice to you, if you're going to do that stuff, I have, not only do I dehydrate them, and they will turn brown too. So the herbs that you dehydrate will turn brown, and they're no good after that. I love all kinds of berries. Me too. Matter of fact, there, Diane, I have 5. I've had a 2. Okay, I had an old blueberry bush that now I brought back to health because it was looking terrible. I planted another blueberry, different kind of blueberry, and now I had 2 other more. So I have 5 varieties of blueberry, or 4, because 2 are the same. So I have 4 varieties of blueberries. I just planted 2 raspberry bushes, two different kind of raspberries. I just planted huckleberry, by the way, that looks like a raspberry. So yeah, I'm experimenting. Not only that, I have something else to try that's apparently supposed to work. I'm not going to say it until I try it to see if it works, because I tried something and it didn't work. What's best to store the powder? Oh, that's what I want to do. Yes, glass, not plastic. Don't put it in plastic. Put it in glass, but also there, Blaze. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Do you have one of those air? I got to go back and tell you the exact name I want to tell you about. You need one of these because I think they're the best for it. Oh, yeah, a food saver. The one where you, that's the brand. You don't have to have that brand, but it's a good brand. Food Saver is a good brand where you vacuum seal. That's what you need. Hi, Anthony. Welcome. Welcome to my live stream. Blaze, I have jars. I put them in mason jars. Then I put the, not the whole lid, but the seal on. Then you take the cup that fits, because there's 2 different sizes. There's ones for the new, bigger mason jars, and there's one for the smaller one. Put that on, suck up all the air out of it, then put the rim, because the rim just is holding the lid down. It's not like vital, actually. When you can, you don't even need that, really, but I use it all the time. And there you go. So that's what I would take. You dehydrate it, make sure it's really, really dry, because if any moisture gets in, it's going to wreck your stuff. Put it in the jar, vacuum seal it, put the rim on, and you're done. And then you can date it too to keep an eye on how old your stuff is. That's what I do. Glass jar, vacuum sealed. Matter of fact, I have my stuff vacuum sealed too. You said, just popped in to say, hi, lady. Hope you're having a good day. Well, Anthony, I am having a fantastic day. Yeah, the Food Saver is a name brand there, Blaze, but I actually like it. I bought it, and it's the best thing. It's the best thing I ever bought. It seals bags. It's good for everything else, but don't forget, though, you got to buy the attachment. It's an attachment to seal mason jars, and there's 2 sizes. They don't normally come with the machine. You got to buy the machine, and that's sold separately. It comes with a tube. Well, no, I think the vacuum sealing. No. It comes with a tube, but you need 2 different heads. Trust me, I had to buy 2 parts separately, but it was the best thing I ever invested in, was how to freeze different things. Vacuum seal, it works really, really good. So you are very welcome. Anything we know and we all share to each other, I love it. I do not claim to be an expert on anything, but I do say that I'm going to tell you what I've tried and what didn't or did work for me, which all kinds of areas. And of course, you got to know all this stuff about freezing and dehydrating that, because you're going to do that in gardening. That's the stuff that you got to figure out how you're going to preserve your stuff to last long. And you need to know that stuff too, which I've worked with that lots for years and years. Have I canned, dehydrated? I've worked with that stuff a long time. So Anthony Redneck says he's good and he's laughing. Are you still out there, my friend Diane and Kathleen and Syntax? And I'm doing you shout outs as I do that. So I acknowledge all of you. So if I forget, I've acknowledged you at least once. Dust Bunny Crafts. And we know Blaze Radio is still here, and Anthony might have left the building, but all the same, You guys, I love you all, and I thank you all for coming in. Whether you stay hours, you stay a little bit, I'm still happy. I'm ecstatic to see all of you guys. And Kathleen and Diane, you know, I have missed you tremendously, and MT too. All three are my, you know, I've met Kathleen, I've met Diane, which is Crafting Fury, and I'm going to meet Dust Bunny next. We'll say Dust Bunny is my next friend in Pennsylvania. Me too. I have missed our things together, but it'll happen again, just not quite yet. I have to focus on gardening, and I love you back. You have no idea how much I miss you guys. I really do think about you, but the gardening stuff is really, I hope you understand that it's the season to get really into it. I figured I got to stop planting. I should be good by May. I just have to keep up my plants, but because of our season, I think I'm going to stop putting seeds out by the end of May, because they'll never have enough time to grow. I might experiment with a few things along the way, which I have been. Do you know that I still have, from a video that I showed you guys, there's a video there that says how to grow from a lemon seed to a tree. Well, you know, I lost a couple of them that they got a disease, but I'm proud to say I still have. And that video is, I think, 2 years old, years. I still have sitting in my window 2 baby lemon trees that are in my window. That matter of fact, I was looking at it, and they have a little bit of an issue, but I got them back to life because I think they were lacking in iron, and they were lacking in my love, because I went away for 3.5 months, and my daughter's not a plant lover, so she kind of almost killed them off. But I'm happy to see I'm bringing my little lemon trees back, and they're adorable. They're doing really good so far. They have. I looked at the leaves, and it looked like it had lack of iron. From when you look at leaves, and that's how you can tell what's wrong with the soil and that too. Summer's a hard time to stay inside. We understand. I probably don't get in the house every night until 7 every night myself. Yeah. Well, I'm going to try and make an arrangement for you guys so we can all get together sometime. But it is really busy for me now, and I'm loving it, to be honest with you. I'm loving that I'm taking. I have something else too that I don't know if you know. I got to look at how I'm doing here. You know, you guys remember WTF Mike? Anybody know who WTF Mike is? He's one of my mods. He's actually been very generous with me too. Like, he gives me super chats and that. But if you guys know who he is, well, he kept bugging me about growing a pineapple from the top of the pineapple. And I said, I tried, but I didn't pay attention to it. And I never really succeeded. Well, guess what I'm doing? Because of Mike, I bought a pineapple. I have the head sitting in my window, and I started filming it, what I'm doing with this pineapple. And it takes a long time to actually have roots. So that is for Mike. I did that. He kept saying, did you do the pineapple? And he said, it's going to really bug me if you get it growing. And I said, one day I'm going to get a pineapple, and I'm going to see if I can succeed in it. And anybody can ask me how my pineapple's doing if they want. But it does take, I hate to say this, I have to keep an eye on it. It takes 6 to 8 weeks to try to start rooting. So we're talking about, you will not see it 6, 8 weeks. Think about that. That's 2 months before you actually start to see roots and stuff like that, before I can plant it in the ground. And you have to keep the water clean. So I'm filming all this as I go, because that's because of WTF Mike. I am doing this pineapple plant to see if I can grow it. And it should grow. If it goes well, you'll grow a little baby pineapple to the side, and you can actually eat that baby pineapple. And that's it. That's all you're going to get after that. It's just a plant. And so it's weird that we're talking about, and I was investigating. That's where I told you I was researching things online. And a pineapple takes about 1.5 to 2 years. It's one pineapple. And it amazes me that they only charge $2.88 to buy a pineapple, when the pineapple took like 1.5 to grow, that one thing. So anytime you think about buying a pineapple, don't ever think it's too expensive, because it took 1.5 to 2 years to grow that. So I think $2.88 is a pretty good deal for a pineapple. If anything, I've learned to appreciate things and why things cost the way they cost. And it amazed me when I think of all the hard work you put into growing things. Did he? Oh, I believe that. It says same. Mike had a burping contest with Mickey. I believe that. He's funny. He's quite a character, and I love him when he comes on. I don't see him all the time because right now it's his season too. He's in the garden all the time. He's a farmer. I'm not. I'm a gardener. He's a farmer. Um, how long does it take a lemon tree to grow to be in a big? I will tell you this much: to be a lemon tree, at least in the right zones, because I'm not. I'm in Ontario. If you were putting that tree and I grew it out in where Florida or wherever it's very warm, to get a normal tree size about 4 or 5 years. To do one me, even if I did the same thing, it'll probably because it's going to be almost root bound in a container. It'll never grow the same as what it'll grow good, but never the same as something from Florida in the ground because the roots get to escape, and the bigger the roots, the stronger the plant, the more fruit. It's a whole combination. I planted peppermint for the first time. Oh, we will see. I guess dehydrate it and dry that too, maybe for tea. Yeah, that sounds cool. Actually, that sounds really cool. Are you talking about peppermint or mint? Because there's a difference because I grew mint, and mint is crazy plant, but peppermint is a totally different plant. And I learned that I want to say 3 or 4 years ago when I bought the herb because it's grown in the same section, the herb section, and it is totally different. Peppermint is totally different plant. It looks nothing like the mint plant. Yeah, why not? Why not? It's actually that one's quite a fragrance and a nice taste. I don't mind the peppermint plant at all, Blaze. Why not? What the heck? I think it's cool. Well, you know what? Did you know that I was researching something again? The tea plant is something else. I got to find the name for you. There's a specific name that it's a plant that and it's tea. It's herbal gray tea. That's what it's a particular plant. If you dry the leaves out and crumble them up, it becomes an herbal gray tea. I just was reading that. I just saw that today. I just can't remember the name of the plant. Oh yeah, I didn't even try that. I didn't try that yet too. Good reminder there, Blaze. I have onions growing. I do not have ginger. I want to see ginger's not that hard to grow either. I haven't done it yet, but ginger's not. That would be really cool. Oh, that is good stuff there. Good for you. Oh, really? Chives are really easy. Chives are extremely easy. Do you know that this is how good a chive goes if you get it going? I left it outside all winter long, came back, and the thing it's a perennial. It's not an annual. Certain herbs are perennial. Sorry, certain herbs are annuals. Chives a perennial, which will come back every year, and it did. It came back in a container, which shocked the heck out of me because I thought it would freeze over and never come back, and it didn't. So it's growing in the same container I had it in last year. It's growing slow, but it's doing really well because normally that stuff does take a long time. Any perennial grows a lot slower than an annual plant. Uh, Syntax, I almost grabbed chives, but didn't know what to. Oh my gosh, please, you don't know what used chives are? And by the way, you can dehydrate chives. Chives are like onions. You want to grow something that tastes oniony, they put it in sour cream, and chives go over top of a baked potato. If you don't have onions, use chives. It's the same. It's a mild taste of an onion. Chives are great. Yeah, you needed to grow. Blaze, you're going to like chives. And you can dehydrate chives excellent, just like onions. They're easy to dehydrate. Because no, I get what you're saying, but it's a different taste. It's more mild tasting. Oh, thanks there, Diane. Thanks, sweetheart. Yeah, it's mild tasting. Certain onions. Okay, it's the same thing. Why grow a variety of onions? Because each onion, chives taste more mild than a green onion, and then you have a purple onion that tastes sweet, and you have a white onion that tastes different. And then you have a cooking onion that tastes different. Every onion tastes totally different. You really need to. This is what I've done, and I wanted to do it. I think it's fun, Blaze. You know what you should do? You should grow different things in, and then put a blindfold over yourself and get somebody to let you taste each one. And I've done that. I did it last year for fun. I grew different tomatoes, and I had my family, I blindfolded them, and I wanted to see if they could taste the difference in tomatoes, because don't judge the color, because my mother, for instance, thinks a tomato needs to be red. And I said, no, it doesn't. It doesn't need to be red. It can be yellow and different colors. Well, you know what? You're going to like the purple onion too. The purple onion has a mild sweet flavor. Blaze, some of this stuff is amazing. You need to try. But like I wanted to tell you, do this, you guys, and that's for you too, Syntax. Do different things, and then you blindfold yourself, have somebody feed you the things. You will really taste the taste. It's going to surprise you. I did another joke because I love doing stuff, goofy things like that. I did it for potato chips too. And I said, can you actually taste the flavor of every potato chip? So you blindfold somebody and you put a chip in, and you have to taste each one, have a drink of water to get it out of your taste buds. You would be surprised what you think is one kind of variety of chip is not at all, because you're looking at it and that's how you know. But if you really taste the flavors in, they taste totally different. Slowly but surely, you will see more bugs in our diet from food companies. Okay. I think bugs are inevitable. They're going to be in all kinds of stuff, though, Kathleen. Unfortunately, they come with it. Some bugs are actually healthy bugs, though. They're doing now. Is it? They're doing now. What is it? Is it Camellia sinensis? Is that what we're talking about? New way to feed the masses. Okay. Well, you know what? There is healthier bugs. I hate to say it. They might seem gross, but some bugs are actually healthy. You know that it's so gonna. I'm gonna tell you it's so gross about maggots, but maggots are supposed to be healthy for you. So there's certain bugs that I don't want to eat them, but they're supposed to be healthy. Just saying. And some people already eat bugs. Yeah, worms are one of them. Yeah, I believe that, Kathleen. That makes actually quite a lot of sense, what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, makes sense. There is a lot of healthy stuff. I'm not going to eat a bug, but hey, I have to tell you, being a gardener and stuff, you actually do eat bugs. Some of it are on your stuff that you don't even know you ate it, but it is what it is. As long as it's not harmful, there's a lot of good, healthy bugs, not a lot high in protein. That's what maggots, I think, are high in protein. They're supposed to be very good for you. I remember what they did was, if you have an injury, and let's say you're stuck in the survival thing, if you find maggots and your injury's infected or whatever, if you put maggots on it, it'll draw the infection out. That's how good maggots are. Whether you eat them or put them on an injury, they're supposed to be very good. A good source of cleaning out your cuts and everything else. Me too. I hear you, Kathleen. Me too. Me too. But did it ever hurt you? Nope. I think most of us sometimes are very tiny bugs that you're inhaling all the time. You don't even know you did it. Oh yeah, me too. I've definitely inhaled bugs before, especially like late at night and when they're out. And how can you not, Kathleen? You have really good bugs. Remember, everything's big in Texas, even her bugs. Nope. So, anyways, ladies, are you guys good? You guys doing good? You and Kathleen, how we doing, sweetheart? You? How's Soto doing? And how are you doing, Diane? You guys keep busy. These are crafty people, so they keep them busy. I'm growing tea plants right now for my dad. Oh, I heard that. That is cool. Oh my gosh, I think that is cool. I would love that, Kathleen. Are they from seeds that you grew? I think I remember you saying that. I remember you saying that you got some tea leaves from Hawaii. I think you were telling Soto that. And that is exciting. That's the seeds that I think would be cool. Somewhere else. Can you possibly grow them somewhere else? Good for you. I have lots of babies. Good for you, Kathleen. Oh, that is doing great. Trying to play catch up. I'm so far behind on everything. I hear you. Absolutely, I hear you. Hey, can I ask you something? Do you not see my video of the horses is right below? That's hilarious. Maybe I don't even have to say anything about promoting. It's right below. I have to ask you, or maybe it's just me. When you see the chat underneath that, you see videos, right? It says up next. Is the wild horses or is it what you watched? Mine says up next is the wild horses of Arizona. This is a must. That's my video. Do you guys see that underneath your channel? That if once you're done this, it'll play my video automatically if you let it run. I wondered if you see that, or is it just because I watched it or something and it's set on my channel on my computer, I meant to say. Just curious. And that is so. Anyways, I want to go back to that tea plant from Hawaii. I think that's awesome, Kathleen. And if it's no, you don't. Okay, then it's just me. I am proud of you. That is so cool. Growing tea, and if I had the seeds, I would definitely. I don't have tea, and I'm not a tea drinker, but I would drink it. If I grew my own tea, I would definitely drink more tea. Can I explain pH levels in dirt? You got to get a tester for that. I'm just telling you that each plant, you test the pH level, but I can't tell you what the level offhand is. No, I don't know what that is, but Kathleen, I'm quite aware of what you're talking about, and I'm quite aware that I have a pH tester. I actually put it in the ground, and it'll tell you whether it's high acidity or not, and it shows you exactly the levels. Now, grapevine, depending on, and I don't have a grapevine. I used to have one, and I really wasn't in the gardening back then, but you got to check the pH level for a grapevine, and I would think it's got high acid because grapes have acid in it. But I bought it. I bought it on Amazon. I have actually 3 of them, and I put them in, and you test the level of pH level, and depending on what plant you want to put in what area, if it says it needs high acidity, then you're going to check for a higher level. Like blueberries need high acidity. I don't have my blueberries planted with the rest of my garden stuff because they want a neutral part for it. That's what I'm going to say. I want to try and tea one day, see how it does. Yeah, well, it's just a tea plant and then dry out the leaves and you can have it, which is cool. Very cool. Yeah, so I do. But I Kathleen, for some reason, I adjust my soil and I'm doing really well with what I've done. I do good. I just figured out what a plant needs and it works. I have my blueberries, blueberries need to be aerated and stuff. But I have them beside my shed and I'm happy to say they're doing really good. And so technically they should be what do you add to your dirt? It depends on what you're looking for. So if you want you can put Epsom salt to it. It depends on what you need to your soil there. I'll tell you what I put in different soils, Kathleen, and I'll tell you I didn't do a video on it, which I have all this shit. I'm going to say all this stuff that's worded better. It's a pH channel. It's a pH channel. Oh, PG channel. This is what I add to my soil, all of it. And then depending on where it is, and if I want to add it high acidity, vinegar is a good acidity. But I put calcium from eggshells. I put coffee grinds. I put potassium from bananas. As a matter of fact, I was just seeing if I could do that. I took up banana peels. I cut them tiny. I let them dry for several days, a long time, a good week. I took my coffee grinder, grinded them up. Now I have potassium powder. Don't want. Oh, wait a minute. I want to try. Don't want will happen. I grow tea in the UK, but You should be able to grow it, but I don't know. You got to read because it might not be able to stay outside. You can grow a plant, but it might have to go indoors, and you just got to keep an eye on it. Again, not watering too much or not enough. And yeah, anyways, Kathleen, I want to go back to you about if it needs higher acidity, you're going to have to add vinegar or something that brings the soil content, the acid part up higher. But I would start out with getting one of those. You can get them on Amazon. You can get, it's a soil tester. It has 2 bars. You put it in the ground, and it shows you the level of what you got that ground. There's another way of testing the soil. I was reading something. I don't know if it works for a fact, but they said that you can put, if you take dirt, put baking soda up over top of it. I don't know if you have to water the baking soda, but if it goes up, it means it's high acidity. So there's different tests you can do on here. I can't give you advice on some I've never done. I just know about them, and it would be kind of cool to check that out if it works. Take your soil, put baking soda on it. I don't know. I think you have to add water to it, I think, to react the baking soda and see what happens. It's kind of cool, some of the stuff. I just don't have it all documented or tested. But I just know that my stuff is working really well. Wherever I got it, whatever I figure it needs, I add, and it seems to be really good. And another thing that we're going to go buy for everywhere is worms. Worms and worm castings. Everywhere you need to put that, because that stuff helps the freaking ground grow amazing. Worms. I said that tons of times already, but I'm telling you that worms promote everything and everything. It's just amazing what worms do. And wherever I have worms, everything's growing really, really good. If I don't have worms, like for instance, the new area that I did, that I'm building up the soil better, they didn't have worms. They will be having worms because I'm working on raising worms to put back into them. And that is going to show you how amazing things are going to grow once the worms are in there. Do tea plants like cold? No, they wouldn't. I guarantee you they probably won't. You have to grow it inside. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, no. Yeah. I have plenty of worms. Good for fishing. Worms aerate your ground. Absolutely. They're excellent for that, Kathleen. And I have just been really treating my worms like babies again, because I know it wasn't since I really, really paid attention to this for the last 2 years, maybe a year and a half. I am really, really noticing, because I kept looking and I'm going, okay, so why do some areas go really nice? And they love, you know what? I hate to tell you that, but I grow the best hostas that they grow like weeds in my yard. And guess what? When I pull the hostas out, guess what's getting fed? And guess what loves the bottom is worms. Worms are, when I pull out a hostas plant to recut it and replant it, worms are entwined in the roots of a hostas plant. They love it. Bring it in the winter. They are really pretty. I bet, yeah. I would recommend anywhere where it's cold weather, Syntax. Most of the plants are going to have the broad end. There's nothing really that can stay out there unless it's a perennial. Perennials will probably do fine in England. Whatever perennial does fine in Canada will do good in England, because they have to withstand a lot. And a lot of the trees have to go through that. They have to go through the cold in order to be good. So we have like apple trees and different things need that part. They need the cold part. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. That's why we have things that grow all over the world in different spots, different to each country. Hello, welcome back, STP, South Texas Preppers in the house. Welcome to my channel. And obviously, we are talking gardening. We don't always talk about it, but I love talking about it. Being the season, it is gardening time right now. And I'm out in the garden. Hello, good to see you back, STP, South Texas Prepper. I said that really fast, and I didn't screw your name up. I'm so proud of myself. Yeah, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my channel. So yeah, actually I pulled it out. I have a video that you guys wanted to see about something that's really cool, and it got lost because when I released all my videos, there's 3 videos that I had out there that not one view, because it was hidden with all my stuff. So I closed them off, and I'm going to, one by one, I'm going to release them and tell you to go watch them. But I'm trying to fix the thumbnails on them. And I closed it off. A lavender one is a really, that kind of relates to you what they have to go through to grow. And that's the same. They need to be put in a fridge and everything else. And so it's kind of cool why we need the winter and why our stuff grows for us here locally in Ontario or Canada or anywhere where it's cold. All the cold weather items, it's kind of neat to understand why they need that and why they grow. Where you get citrus that are not going to grow for us only in the summertime, extreme hot heat and moisture. I have a very our climate, it's a lot of dampness and everything else, and a lot of plants do not like that at all. And some like it. Humidity, that's the word. Humidity. Some plants absolutely love humidity, and some plants don't like it because you're going to get fungus and all kinds of stuff from it. It's kind of weird, but it's kind of cool really getting to know your stuff and how it grows. And that's exactly what I've been doing. I know what worked last year really well, and I know that I've improved this year on the way things grow here for me personally. So STP, South Texas Prepper, what is going on with you? Let's go check out your last video. What do we got here? Aha. Oh, you got a lot of coins. STP South Texas Prepper has lots of coins. Wow. Beautiful. And by the way, you know that I used to collect coins. I was trying to sell some of them off to raise money for this channel. But I have collected coins in the past too. What a beautiful corner. 1 ounce round silver Texas. That is gorgeous. He just put it out there. I'm going to put a view here. You only have 1 view on that. It says 4 views now. I'm giving you, oh yeah, you really know your stuff. You got even rubber gloves on to protect it. What a gorgeous coin. Beautiful, the eagle on it. Gorgeous. I am going to give you some channel love. And I'm also, it's a very short video, but it says a 1 ounce silver round Texas commenter. I gave you my second thumbs up is for me. It's not a long video either, but what a beautiful coin. And it says ounce 9.999. Oh my gosh, it looks thick on the I'm sure it's a standard size, but it looks really thick. It looks like a thick coin. It's beautifully done though. In God we trust. Gorgeous coin. Oh my God, I got to put my comment because it's a short video. I don't want it to go to spam. Thank you for sharing that. That is beautiful. I am off. Goodbye there. Have a great day, Syntax. I shall see you later. You take care there, Syntax. Thank you for joining me. I love it. Thanks so much. That's a beautiful coin. Hey, Kathleen? Don't get me to lie. All I know is there are roses. Don't get me to lie. All I know is they are roses. Are you live later? Not for a little bit. I don't know when I'm coming back, Syntax. I will surprise you when I come back because I don't have it planned. I come when I have a chance and I'm not too tired from the gardening. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to go check my stuff out after I get off of here because you never know. Or I might come back on. I don't know. Depends on how much time or if I'm tired. Or it's almost 4 o'clock. I'm going to have to start supper pretty soon too. But it's okay. You will see me, Syntax. You know when I'm live. It's a replica of the original. The original is out of reach. It's beautiful, though. Beautiful stuff. Well, ladies, we'll see. I'm going to get off in a little bit, but you never know what I do next. Maybe I'll go join somewhere else and see how it goes because I haven't been there. I give a bit of channel love everywhere, and then go back to my stuff I got to get done. Like I said, I got to do supper pretty soon too. You have a lot of Canadian coins. You know I'm Canadian, right? That's what I am there, and I have Canadian coins myself. Yeah, very bad storm. Oh, do you? Yes. God bless you too, Diane. Thank you, honey. Thanks so much, Kathleen. If you're in the building, maybe I'll go visit you somewhere else. Yeah, I got a lot of Canadian coins too, sitting there. I was thinking of because I want to raise some money for my channel and that I was thinking of maybe having an auction, but I'm not at that point yet at all. But I was thinking of it to try to put back here. But oh, they do? Yes, they're known, I guess. I guess they're known, Texas. By the way, Texas, if you get a chance to watch this video or you'll get to know me a little better. This is the wild horse video. So I'm planting and environmental issues and travel all on this channel. But right now I'm definitely gardening. And if you get a chance, can you leave a comment on this video? I think you're going to enjoy this video. It's about the wild horses. I think it went through. I can't see it now. There we go. And there's all, and they said their gold coins are amazing. Oh, really? I don't know. I have some gold coins, or I don't know if they're gold, but I got all kinds of coins. There's that one, and if you don't mind watching, I don't have the post on it. It's right on the front of my channel. I raised a monarch butterfly, and this is another one that I'm really trying to get out. So if you could watch these two and just leave a comment, I'd really appreciate that. That would help me show the love. And if you haven't watched ads and stuff like that, by the way, guys, that helps people that are monetized by watching the ads a bit. I know it's boring, but you watch them, go through them, it helps. You get a couple cents. You get a couple cents per ad. It takes like a zillions to actually make money, but a couple cents is a couple cents, I guess. So, Kathleen, are you planning on staying long? Or if not, then we'll do a date later. But if you're staying on, I'll stay on for you later. After I get off here, I will go visit you if you're on. And if not, that is okay too. So what is your plans, Miss Kathleen? Tell me what's going on, Miss Kathleen. If you have a playlist, oh, that'd be lovely. I do you know what, if you want it, well, I don't have it all set up. If you run the first playlist, STP, where the butterfly is, that's one, and run the horses totally separate. So until I get my channel fixed up or playlist, if you run the top playlist where the butterfly is, and then actually watch the horse one, would be really good. Well, I was thinking of, I'm gonna do yeah, either Facebook or somewhere else, but I'll talk to you about it after. I'll talk to you for a couple minutes before I make supper and everything, and after here when I get off in a couple minutes, I think. Got it? Okay. Yeah, that'd be great. STP, if you could do that, that helps. The playlist with the commercials add up, plus the commercial with the Arizona, the wild horses will help. I got to train. Well, I got to ask, not train, that's a bad word. I apologize for that. I got to ask people to do that. It helps that if you go when you see somebody's video. All right, that'll help. We'll see if anybody visits. How's that? Yeah, I'll supper is, believe it or not, homemade tacos. I actually was going to make a taco salad, but I'm going to make homemade tacos. So I have to cook the hamburger up, not the spices, and that's what we're having. Soft and hard tacos for supper. That's what we're doing. Plus, I have my grandkids coming over, I think, tonight, which is kind of cool. So I will get all my YouTube right now, because I promised them when they come to visit me, I will not go on YouTube. I give them my full attention. So that's why I'm going to get my YouTube withdrawal, since I have been on here for a while. Talk to everybody, get off here, and then I'll be all set to do supper and go see my my grandkids. So I think it's been so much fun, and I really miss you guys because I'm not on here a lot. But on that note, I think, oh, it says I only have 1,590. I was hoping to do better, but I'm happy. That's my butterfly video, and I put that out on November 7th of last year. And I'm trying to get that to the schools and everything because it's a pretty educational video. And it was when you hear that music, that's what I want to do, is kind of add this music to when I'm saying goodbye and to thank each and every one of you when I shut down my channel. Oh, Crafty Bunny's still here. Oh, did you? You did? Yes, thank you. And thanks. If you run the first thing, any playlist you want to run is fine with me. You can run them all. Thank you, Texas Prepper. I could use that. But if you do the first one and the horses, that would be great. Thank you so much. And anybody want to run anything to do with the channel and to do with the ads and stuff, that would be fantastic. So I'm going to thank each and every one of you guys for coming in here. I know Diane's gone. I know everybody that came all day long. Blaze and everybody that left. Thanks. But still here, ST Self Prepper, Dust Bunny Crafts, Kathleen, what else we got? And I think, I'm not sure, the last says 4 people. So thanks, guys. And you know where to find me. I'll see you later. Have a great, fantastic day. And I'll be back. Thank you, guys. I'll let it run so you can say goodbye. And I'll shut it down in a couple minutes.